What's up, guys? It's a Wednesday, early afternoon, and we are going to go just on a little walk. I haven't made a video in a few days, so I thought now would be the time. And the reason is because I did start my new class on Monday. If you, hello. If you haven't been on my Facebook page recently, you can go there and read all about it. You can read all about it on my Road to 1000 website. That link is down below. And if you've donated, you have received an email with the pictures. If you're a Patreon, you have also received all that information. All those links are down below. But it's going really, really well. I really love these kids that I'm teaching. They're about between 4 and 10 years old. And they're very smart. And unlike the school I used to teach for, they are really, the kids here at this apartment complex are really excited about learning, because the parents can't afford to send them to an international school for English lessons. And so they realize that now they have an opportunity, and they take it quite seriously. I mean, we have fun, of course, because they're kids. Coming up with little games, getting them involved in the discussion. Hello. But they're really eager. Like when I walk around that corner, it's down a little alley. Then in the middle of this big apartment complex, they have an area set up. They have a light outside just for me because it's 6:30 to 7:30, so it's dark. But they have a light that's more than adequate. They have markers. They have whiteboards. They have little plastic tables and chairs set up for the kids to sit on, and they come prepared with their books and pencils. And you can hear them playing and screaming, and then when I walk up there, it's a lot of activity because they're gathering all their things and going to sit down so they can learn for an hour. And they're always excited. So I'm really liking it. And we're going to add, I know, I'm thinking 3 more. I think 3 more today, because we have a donation. We had a donation come in, so thank you very much. You know who you are. And like I said, for every donation we can add more and more. There are many more children at this complex that want to join in. I see them hanging around the edges of the classroom, or the area where the classroom is. It's not an actual classroom. It's outside under a, you know. It's kind of hard to describe, but you can look at the pictures and figure it out. But you see them hanging around. And I told the guy, and you know, I said, every time we get donations, we can add another kid for a month. So we are going to add another 3. Which is always awesome. So I've had that going on, and of course that means extra lesson planning and things. These are complete beginners, so we're starting with the alphabet this week. And man, they are smart. They pick up on things really quickly. And I think that's the difference when you're teaching, like at a school. Sometimes you're teaching, and the students are there because the parents make them go there, and there are just certain children that really have no interest in learning. They really don't want to learn. And that comes across in their test scores and the amount of effort you have to put into getting them to pay attention and learn. So there is that side of teaching that can be frustrating, but these kids are all there. The parents aren't making them. They're saying, I want to learn. So that makes all the difference. So they're really smart. They pick up on things really fast. And I have to go to the print shop, make some, I have to print out some things for them to study. But yeah, I've been working on that for this week. And also, I want to thank Aaron from Aaron in Cambodia. His channel is down below. He gave me a micro or a 4K wide angle lens that you can attach actually to your cell phone, and also a micro lens, so you can get these really nice, crisp, clear, up close photos. It's a little kit. It attaches right to your cell phone. As you can probably tell from this video, I am not using it, and the reason for that is I attached it and then I put it on my gimbal, but with that attachment and the phone, it was too heavy for the gimbal. The gimbal has a certain, only a certain amount of weight you can put on it, and with that, the camera would not sit straight. It just tilted downward because it was too heavy. So I'm gonna have to figure something out there, because that wide angle lens looked pretty cool. You guys would be able to see a lot more when I'm walking, and it's really clear, really nice. I'll work something out. So, people have questions about mailing things, like posters, different kinds of artwork, and like the souvenir things you can buy, the you know, the sculptures, the art, the wood carvings. They said they don't feel comfortable carrying those things in their carry-on, so if they came here, if they could ship them back to people instead of having to carry them. And the answer is yes. We're drying out some fish here. You will see that everywhere here. But the answer is yes. You use a carrier. There's one, I believe it's called Cambo Express. And then of course you can always use DHL. Now DHL is always preferred because they're very reliable. You will have the package tracked, and there is much less likelihood of it getting lost somewhere along the way. How much it would be is going to depend on the object and the weight, so there are no definitive prices, of course. And they are a little pricey from what I've heard, but most people prefer them because of the fact it's better to pay a little more and know for sure the package is going to get where you want it to go, than try to get off a little cheap and then having no recourse when it doesn't arrive or it gets lost and that kind of thing. So yeah, DHL, Cambo Express, you can send posters, clothing, carvings, artwork, send all kinds of things. But keep in mind, and I've said this before, when it comes to like Buddha statues or things with images of Buddha, technically, legally, they're not allowed outside of the country. You can purchase them, where you are not allowed to take them out other countries. Some shirts you can buy here. Different kinds of shirts. This is the store right across the street from me. Everything's really cheap. I think the most expensive thing here is 15,000 real. But most things are like, 5,000 to 10,000 real, which is $1.25, $2.50. Oh, I see something over there for 20,000 though. Pair of jeans. So yeah, they do have some higher price, but for the most part, like all these things here, 10,000, $2.50. Shorts. So $2.50, like let's say $5. I have my AC/DC shirt. I expect to have Lincoln Park. Yep, Lincoln Park right there. Variety of hats, belts, Batgirl shirts. I don't know what she's saying. Oh, me? No, I don't need a flip-flop. No, I don't need flip-flops. She's trying to get me a pair of flip-flops. I don't need any more flip-flops. But yeah, this is right around the corner from our house. Very nice. I got all of my short sleeve dress shirts from here for $2. So today I still have to go to the print shop. I still have to make a lesson plan. And then get on to school. The cool thing about this place is that it's a really, really short walk from my apartment. It's like a less than 10-minute walk. The place where I teach. You go down a little alley beside a bank, which you would probably miss if you didn't know it was there. But in the back of the bank, there's a big apartment. It's not one building, but it's several buildings making up a complex. And a whole lot of families live back there. And a whole lot of kids are back there. It's right off Highway 6. But everybody back there is so friendly. I mean, they're so thankful that somebody's willing to do that. To teach the kids and everything. And it's very humbling. Because I definitely don't mind. Kids are a lot of fun. Especially, like I said, when they want to learn. That always makes it better. Oh, okay. That part of the sidewalk always freaks me out because it's sloped, first of all. And it's also very slippery. It's always got sand and dirt on it. And of course I'm in my flip-flops, so that's a bad combination. Very easy to lose your footing. We don't want to get injured. Oh yeah, speaking, I've said this before, that sometimes you'll just see businesses here that for some reason one day they're just closed, and this is the latest one. That store's been open since I've been here. Open Mart, a little street corner convenience store. It was here when I arrived. It's been here all that time, and just a couple days ago I walked by, seeing most of the sign taken down. It's all boarded up, closed up. And now it's for rent, so I don't know what happened. But again, it's one of those things that happen here. See a lot of stores that are here one day and gone the next. And the dude that asked the questions about the shipping of items, also wanted to know. He said he would eat a tarantula and a scorpion if I did it first, and even offered to provide a beer for each one I ate. But I can say I have not tried either tarantula or scorpion since I've been here. I do like the crickets. Those little grubs or mealworms, whatever they were, from the other day when I showed the picture on Facebook. Those were okay. For me, they were a little mushy, didn't really have a lot of flavor to them. But the crickets are my favorite. They're fried and seasoning and spices and chilies. And I can eat them like popcorn. Not pizza place. You want to go that way? Oh. I thought you wanted to go home. So will I do it for beer? Probably not. Tarantulas and scorpions, I've heard, and I watch videos of people eating them, and basically, the tarantulas are just like they're just crunchy. They don't really have flavor, and then you bite into the belly though, and you get anything that's inside is going to be inside your mouth. So I guess there's a certain gross factor to it, but I've never heard anybody say that was one of the most enjoyable things I've ever eaten. And the scorpions are just kind of flavorless and crunchy. It just looks like a scorpion, so it freaks you out a little bit. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I probably will not eat a scorpion or a tarantula. But they do have a place called Bugs Cafe, and they serve like real homemade food, really good food. And bugs are the ingredients in all their food. But it's very highly rated because you're getting a meal with your bug. You're not just eating a scorpion on a stick or biting into the belly of a tarantula. They actually make these things and use it like any other ingredient. So you can certainly check that out if you want. All right, that's what's been up. So now that I kind of got my schedule set, I can go back to making more videos. When I start a new class, it kind of like I just take a lot of time to prepare and make sure everything's ready as I can be, because you never know what to expect. Luckily, this one was great. All right, be sure to check out all my links down below if you want to donate and help support free education in Cambodia. Every donation of $10 or more, we can add more students to our classes back there. There's a donate button down below. If you want to donate monthly, my Patreon is down below, and you get exclusive videos and pictures and all kinds of neat things there. My website is down below, roadto1000.siterubix.com. All the links to my books. I have 3 books. All the proceeds help support the cause. I use that money, and every sale of one of my books, I count that like I would a donation. So check those out if you're interested. All the channels of the other YouTubers I watch here in Cambodia are down below, so check them out. And of course all my social media, so you can keep up with my life here, things I don't put on video, etc., etc. All right, She stopped to get herself a coconut. That's always a good thing. All right, I will talk to you guys in the next one.